What's up, guys? You will not believe what just happened. We have our first eggs of the season. That's right, we have our first snakes of the season. Oh God, that was horrible. So nothing too fancy. Definitely not the clutch that I was most excited about for this year. But nonetheless, still excited. Look at Mama, all coiled up on her eggs. So we gotta get her out of here. So let me put you guys down for a second. So I literally just came back from my buddy Bryce's place. I'll link his channel for you guys in the description. I literally just came back from Bryce's place, helping him clean up everything by his house. He's not feeling too well, he's not doing too well at this stage, but he's definitely making a recovery, and Luke just said, you know, just helping with some mundane tasks and all those little tiny things. And now we have eggs. So let me show you them. And then let me show you guys what I'm gonna be putting the eggs in for now. I've got this over here, which is just some sphagnum moss that I quickly made a tad bit moist, and I'm gonna put these eggs in here temporarily until we go to my buddy's house and quickly sort these out in the incubator. Oh, you're a feisty mommy. Hi, Mommy. Now, I was expecting about 5 eggs from her. Yeah, exactly 5. So when we palpated her, can you guys actually see? Let me move this for you. So when we palpated her, I could only feel 5 eggs. And it looks like I was spot on in my counting. Alright, so let's quickly get her out of here. Ah, you did so good, Mama. Oh, shame. Look how much weight she lost during that breeding. Oh, shame, Mommy. I'm sorry. She's so skinny now. Oh, Mommy, you did good, Mommy. Yes, you did. Alright, so let's check the eggs. We have, like I said, we've got 5 eggs in here, which is exactly what we counted when we palpated them. Ooh, look at these beautiful pearly whites. I mean, how freaking exciting is that, guys? So we're just gonna put them in here, inside this little temporary holding receptacle, as the Chandler guy would call it. So we're just gonna put them in there, nice and secured. Make sure that they stay hydrated. So here's the mama over here. She's around my neck. She's chilling. She's not acting defensive towards me whatsoever, even after just taking away all of her future babies to be. Hi, Mommy. You did so good. You did so good, Mommy. Look how much that took out of her. Shame. So she's gonna get a lukewarm soak after I take these eggs to my buddy where my incubator's at. She's gonna get a little lukewarm swig, and then maybe in a couple of days, once she looks good and hungry, we'll be pumping her up again, getting her right back to the good old healthy weight. I am so excited, guys. And let me tell you guys something. You know what? You know what's the most nicest part about this for me, right? It was my original OG boy, Centurion, right over there at the back. He is a 20-year-old ball python, fed on a very, very leaner diet than most people are feeding their ball pythons. And still, my boyki has got what it takes to produce healthy, fertile eggs. I am so over the moon excited. So without further ado, let's get to the car and just, let's go. All right, guys, we're loaded, we're ready to go. We're gonna be going in the Green Mamba, which is my little Golf over here. And we're gonna go, let's just get here in the Mamba. Yeah, excuse the mess. I'm going fishing later. Well, not later, we're going fishing tomorrow. So that's gonna be nice and fun. Cough, cough. But yeah, I am heading out now to my buddy to go set up these snakes, and then obviously, you know, well, these snake eggs. Obviously, you guys know, once we're there, I'll 100% give you guys an update. That's right. That's right. Oh, hear that cat purr. Alright, guys. The eggs are here. They're secure in their tub, so I'll be seeing you guys at my friend's house. We have arrived. It is time for us to set up the eggs in a new tub. So, spoke to Julian now. The tub that I gave him, I was a bit too excited. It has way too many vent holes. So we're gonna see if we can get another tub. We're gonna mix some vermiculite. Yes. So we're gonna mix some vermiculite. We're gonna go on a sort of a 50-50 ratio. So basically 1:1 ratio. So let's say per kilogram of vermiculite you go 1 liter of water, and that usually is enough hydration for the eggs to last. Now I want to show you something exciting because they're actually out. So let me go around here. Let me just put the video right off for you guys so you guys can actually see and check out the basilisks, guys. Look how freaking amazing these guys are doing. Now Julian's actually done such a good job with them that you could quite literally lure them out. So usually, you can see if the camera will make a difference. If I do this, they jump.
Doesn't want to do that.
Well, here comes the girlie. Let's see if she's gonna do it. They usually get a bit shy for the camera.
Yeah.
Alright, well, any case, here's the male. How lucky are these guys already, eh? So tame. Julian's doing such a phenomenal job with these guys. Oh, there's something else I need to show you.
Oh, no, never know, it's too late.
No, that we leave for another video. I almost spoiled a series that we're going to be starting soon. But yeah, guys, just wanted to give you guys an update on the basilisks. They are doing phenomenal, as you guys can see. And I did get permission to tell you guys about the fact that they have eggs already in the incubator. So that's pretty exciting. There's going to be some basilisks available soon, which is really, really nice. Zoom in on that male because he's just a stud. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So the lighting he's using is an Arcadia UVB bulb, and I must say it is doing a number on these guys color-wise. They have colored up significantly, especially that male. So I don't know if you guys can see it clearly on the camera, but all those light blues are really starting to pop all around his mouth, on his back. Everything is starting to pop since he's been using these Arcadia UVBs. So you know, I can really vouch for the effectiveness of that program. This female is also heavily gravid. I mean, look at that belly. I mean, would you look at that? Would you look at that? What incredible these animals are. Look at that belly, guys. Oh, just this is so cool. Ow! Alright guys, so that what you're seeing there is actually not her being aggressive towards Julian. That's her mistaking him for offering her something to eat. Let me see the damage. Basically nothing. Leopard geckos do more damage than that.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so just a quick show you guys one more thing. So there's a humidifier connected on a timer there. It comes off, I think, in the morning and the evening, you said, right?
It comes on in the morning and evening.
Comes on in the morning and the evenings, and then he's got a large water source over here with a heat, fish tank heater coupled to that to make sure the water's ambient. He put in a nice little bird nesting box over here filled with substrate medium and some mosses, and that will allow them to lay some eggs in. He put some cork bark tubes in. Let me see if I can see you guys over there. He put some cork bark tubes in there. Obviously he put some more branches and things in like that. He's got the one heat element over there and the other heat element over there. It's not really necessary to cover that heat element because obviously, you know, there's no way for them to get over there. It's just this one over here that needs to be covered. So yeah guys, there's a nice update for you guys on the basilisks that we came out to check a few videos prior.
We've got ourselves a vermiculite mix. Consistency is quite dry. I prefer the much drier vermiculite mix, but as you've noticed, I don't have air vents. So it's completely not airtight, but there's no air vents for the moisture to basically escape. As you can see, there's still moisture build up on the lid. That way I can always ensure that the humidity is quite nice and high. They don't die from lack of oxygen or anything else like that. Once a week, open up the tub and then you're good to go. Basically, I have as high success
So
rate.
why are you opening up the tubs once a week? You gotta tell people these things, man.
I'm opening up the tub once a week because there's no air vents. I'm just aerating the tub by opening up the tub just to let that little bit of air into the tub, and the eggs are good to go.
Knowledge! Alright guys, so again, like I said, you know, I temporarily just put these eggs in some Java moss to just ensure that they stay hydrated in the travel. Obviously it wasn't a massive travel journey. Jules, I want to take a thumbnail, bro. Would you mind holding the eggs in both your hands? Yeah, man. So I'm just going to do like a little photo like that for you guys. Do you have a scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beautiful eggs, guys.
Yeah, I got a scale if you want to weigh them.
Dude, yeah, I think we can you mind if we weigh them?
I don't mind.
So why I want to weigh them, guys, so while Julian's quickly getting the scale, to explain this to you guys. So
Let's try it this way quick, it'll work.
I keep my ball pythons a lot cooler than most people keep their ball pythons. My female also took a lot longer to actually lay her eggs than most people do, because I've got a lot of thesis that I'm testing out to see if longer incubation and longer gestation. 100 grams.
20 grams. 200 grams.
200 grams to 20 eggs. All right, 200 grams to 20 eggs. I'm actually quite happy with that. Hey, that's decent.
Yeah.
So do me a favor, guys. If you guys are breeding ball pythons, if you've ever had a clutch of 5, mind sharing some weights with me, because I want to see if longer gestation and longer incubation, because we're also incubating them a tad bit colder than most people by a degree or two to have them incubate longer, and see if that's actually going to make a difference on the size of the animals that are born. So just a little fun, you know. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have some fun.
Do you wanna?
Oh, okay.
Show this.
All right, guys. So what we're doing now is we're very, very gently removing the 2 egg layers. So you want to really, really, really be careful when you do this, for the sole purpose that you do not actually want to tear an egg, right? Because they're actually not hard. These are still extremely leathery. They're textury. I would describe this as a leathery texture. They haven't hardened out at all. So during this process of time, you can actually still separate the eggs. But the important thing that you want to mention is, so you see that they're still in the exact same position as that they were when they were all clumped up, because you don't want to roll the embryo. These are not like gecko eggs that you can physically roll around if you want. These guys have a fixed embryo, and that's very important. So as they're right there, they have to fit in right there, which I think we're actually pushing it, but we'll see if we can manage it.
So let's keep that from there. They'll fit in here quite nicely, I must say.
You're right. I think it's still one too high. Yeah. One too high still.
Alrighty, let's
All right,
pull
so
this one off.
We're going to repeat that same process. I actually think we might have to end up splitting them all there.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So again, guys, you see how very, very, almost over-exaggeratedly slow Julian's doing this. And that is so, so important, guys, to not tear an egg. Because if you tear one egg and have mucus and stuff, well, all that embryo and all the fluids inside the egg leaks and seeps onto the other eggs, it is almost a guarantee that you are going to experience some serious mold in your little tub that you're housing your eggs. So again, it feels very nerve-wracking, guys. So I don't know if you guys can see it properly on the camera, but you literally see some of the 2 eggs still staying on each other, which is really nerve-wraking. But yeah, with an experienced hand, guys, it really isn't as nerve-wracking as I'm making it sound. Very gentle, and it's quite tough, eh?
Yeah.
They actually stick on quite nice.
That's just to reduce the risks of the eggs actually falling off of each other while the mother is maternally incubating them.
There's just a little thermometer that we use to just double check that the temperatures are staying adequate. But as you guys see on the incubator unit, it is controlled by a thermostat, and then a new branding of heat mats that we're using that will be made available to you guys very soon. But yeah, without further ado, I think, do we have enough vermiculite in there?
We've got enough vermiculite.
All right.
If you'd like to add more, you're more than welcome to, but this will suffice.
I 100% believe you. 100%. All right, guys. So they're sorted out. Just so excited. You know, guys, you never really lose excitement for breeding. I mean, even though these are just a pair of normal ball pythons, it is still very exciting to breed them. Just to tell you guys what Julian basically did for the incubator here. Took an old fruiting unit, cladded it with his heating, put in a little circulation fan so everything is circulating there, just to make sure that there's adequate airflow. Coupled the thermostat, and yeah, here's basically a larger scale.
It's just I recently moved reptile room, so this is out of commission temporarily until I replaced all the heat pads. But this is normally my usual old gal that I used to breed with. Well,
yeah, guys. So now I'm just going to use this moment to explain something to you guys. So as you guys can see, the amount of heat mats and heat pads that are necessary to heat up this entire incubator is basically redundant with our new form of heating, because it's just so much easier and so much cheaper. Just great. All right, guys. So I've got to take him back to his wifey. She's waiting for him. I got to get back to my wifey. So we're gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something, and then we'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye.
All right.